What's going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, of course, another episode of Custom Dinos. And as you can see, we have a very, very lovely assistant with us today, the one and only Mr. DNA. Of course, quite a peculiar little fella, but obviously he's just supposed to look like DNA. So I guess he kind of does as good of a job to look like DNA, considering he's made out of little Lego pieces. Now, with that in mind, of course, thank you guys so very much for checking out the very first time that we customized dinos, which was, I think, 3 days ago or so? Of course, we made that giant Spinosaurus T-Rex, and that thing looks actually incredible. And then a lot of you guys gave me more suggestions for what you would like to see. So with that in mind, that's exactly what we will be working on today. Once again, we will customize 3 dinos, 1 small, 1 medium, 1 large, and let's get rocking, shall we? So we're going to head to the dinosaur customizer. We are going to... Wait a minute. Huh. It's no longer the way that it used to be. Remember, you would walk up and you would pick like... Wait, maybe it's because I'm playing as Mr. DNA? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. I guess... Oh, maybe it was small like this and I just can't recall off the top of my head. Alright, that's certainly a possibility. But let's begin. So, for our small dino, I still don't know where to unlock the Mosaurus. Like, that's going to be really, really, really exciting when we actually get to unlock it. But I think we'll kick things off with the Dilo, which I think is going to be considered a small. Actually, might be considered a large. Who knows? I guess we'll find out momentarily. Let's see some random options here. Ooh, I kind of like that blue and white one. That one looks really nifty. Ooh. Okay, that's incredible, guys. That looks insanely cool. Oh man, okay, I really do like that one quite a bit. That's pretty funny. Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's get to customizing ourselves. So, for the head, let's see what we're gonna use. We have the Dilo head, of course, which is the default one, which we're probably not gonna keep because that would be too boring. We have the Indominus Rex, which does look pretty sweet. The skeleton, which I don't know why, but I really do like it quite a bit. I think I'm actually going to end up using that one. We have the Spinosaurus. We have Triceratops, T-Rex, and last but certainly not least, the Velociraptor. I think we're going to go with the skeleton. I think it looks the most hilarious and strange one. And hey, a lot of you guys asked to use some skeleton parts, so there you go. We finally get to do so. So let's see. Stago. I kind of really like the way that the Ankylo looked. Right? Like, it creates this really nice shell, so I do like that quite a bit. Then for the tail, since we've used Ankylo already, I don't really want to reuse the same tail. Oh, I wonder what it would look like if we just had, like... Huh, that's pretty interesting. It's almost like it was, like, half eaten or something. It's like, this Dilo was, like, half destroyed, but half not, which is pretty dark, I guess, and really a little spooky in that regard. So let's see... Maybe the Stago tail. I don't know. It doesn't really blend in very well. Like, you need something that has some pattern. I feel like the flat tails don't blend in very well. So I almost feel like I'm going to end up using this one right here, the Dimorphodon. Because it's the only one that kind of has like almost like a natural blend in with the back piece from the Ankylo. So I do like that quite a bit. Now let's get into the color side of things. So let's see. What color do we want to make this one? I know some people have to make the main color white. That does actually, that works really well with the skeleton head. That's a good idea. So let's stick with that. And then for the markings, maybe a little bit of pink, maybe a little bit of. Ooh, I like that blue. That blue looked nice. Ooh, this purple also looks kind of cool. Let's see. Ooh, that looks awesome. Wait, how about this green? No, I like this green right there. There we go. All right, and then our tertiary color. Or the color of the actual patterns on the tail there, as you can see, for example. Maybe I should make those white. It's really hard to see the tail. I wish I could, like, actually look at the tail and figure out what it looks like. Well, I guess we'll stick with it then, since we don't really have many other options. So let's see, what kind of patterns can we go with here? There's the default. There's giraffe pattern, leopard print, pixels, polka dots, speckled, and the stars. I think the speckled one is the nicest of the bunch. It kind of looks really cool. All right, so if for you who want to see the Dino DNA, there you go, guys. I'm sorry that I didn't show this last time. A lot of people were like, hey, show the Dino DNA for them. You didn't actually show us, so there you go. You can go ahead and jot that down if you want to have the exact same Dino. So there's our Dilo. And I guess what I could do is, one specifically, a lot of people asked about the T-Rex, so I could show you guys the DNA itself. There you go. Take it down. You could pause the screen right now and use the same exact design. Okay, so now we move on to the medium, I don't know why I said it so weird, medium dinos. So who would be considered medium? You see, I'm worried, part of me is a little concerned that a Dilo is already a medium-sized creature, so I almost want to like customize a compy as well, or a Compsognathus. Goodness gracious, these things are tongue twisters. But I guess we'll figure that out in a moment. We can go to our big dino first, and that's the Brachiosaurus. Whoa, Brachiosaurus with a Spinosaurus head is awesome. Let's see, what do we have? Whoa, okay, that's kind of spooky. It looks like it's made out of chain, doesn't it? His neck looks like it's made out of a chain. Okay, ooh, that's pretty sweet. That also does look cool. I like the red. Ooh, that last one was really nifty. Oh, look at that. That's like a leopard. That looks awesome. Okay, so let's get to customizing ourselves. We saw some random options. Now let's see which one we want to use. So we have the Brachiosaurus head, the Dilophosaurus, which does look interesting. I do like it quite a bit. There's the skeleton one, Spino, Triceratops, T-Rex, and Velociraptor. I feel like these are quite similar. There's very little difference between these two, no? I mean, just the patterns almost. It doesn't feel like... Well, maybe the eyebrows are a little bit wider as well. Other than that, I don't really see very much difference. I think I'm going to go with the Dilophosaurus head. I really like the way that looks. That looks really interesting and unique. I like that little, like, those little fins coming out the side of their neck. That looks really cool. So, for body, let's see. The Ankylo is definitely a favorite of mine. That's terrifying. We're not going to use that. That just looks so wrong. Look at that. I'm sorry. Look how weird that looks. That just looks so strange. Because you literally just... Okay, here. Let's zoom out. Like, look at that. What is happening to that poor thing? Yikes. Okay, we're definitely not going to go with that. Let's see. Spinosaurus. And then Stegosaurus. I think I like the Stegosaurus. The Spinosaurus is definitely cool, but I think we've used that before, so we're going to go with the Stago. Then for the tail, I kind of like the Ankylo already as it is. Ooh, the Dimorphodon works well. I like that sharp kind of pin to it. That definitely looks quite cool. And then we have the Stegosaurus tail also available to us. I think we're going to keep the Ankylo, though. I think it looks nice. I do like the way that it looks. Whoops. I like it so much that I completely backed out of customizing. All right, let's see. And now we get to color. Let's see. What does gold look like? That just doesn't look very golden to me. Like, that's bronze. So this... There we go. Now it looks golden. Okay, I do kind of like that. But silver looked cooler. Oh, maybe this. Like platinum kind of color. Let's see. If we go with that, I want to see what it looks like if we chose like a much brighter color for the secondary colors. What would it look like? It still doesn't look all that good. Because the patterns barely show. But there is something really novel about having a platinum dinosaur. It's like, you have a platinum recording? I got a platinum dinosaur. What's up? Okay, there we go. The color, the white color actually brought that to life a little bit, so I do like that. Let's see. How do the patterns look? Ooh. Okay, the patterns make a big difference, that's for sure. Let's see. What are we gonna end up going with? I want to see. I think this is my favorite, the leopard print. I think that looks the nicest. There's the DNA code, guys, for, of course, our Brachiosaurus. Wait, why does it say it's a carnivore? Oh, does it become a carnivore automatically when we give it the Dilophosaurus head? I think so. That's pretty interesting. That's a really intriguing motif. I guess if they did crossbreed those dinos, they would become carnivores. So let's pick another dino here. Maybe Baryonyx. And we're going to do this one custom. So I'm going to click this, guys, for 10 times. No, for 7 times, okay? I'm going to click the random for 7 times, and let's see what we end up with. I'm going to close my eyes so we both find out together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opening my eyes, it better be cool. Oh my googly moogly. Look at this thing. Yep, that's me being speechless. There's the dino code for our Baryonyx. Yikes, that's certainly a sight to behold, let's put it that way. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to run on over to where we can spawn these dinos in real life and check them out ourselves. Alright, so I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alrighty, guys, so we have reached, of course, our summoning point, so let's go ahead and summon in some dinos. Alright, well, let's hope I was correct about my Dilophosaurus guess, and luckily I was. Alright, awesome. So here's our Dilo, looking pretty stylish. Look at that thing. That thing does look really cool. I mean, come on. Of course, we do have our toxic spit, or acid spit, whatever you want to call it, that the Dilo does have. There we go. Still able to fire that off, but also has now a tail whip, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty handy. As you can see, moves pretty quickly. Does it have a nice jump? I actually don't even know. It doesn't jump as high as the Raptors. Wait, what was that? Was that its head? Oh, that's its head. I was looking at that piece up top on its head. I'm like, what is that? That looks really weird. And then I'm like, oh, never mind. That's just the top of its head. Because it looked like it was swinging, wasn't it? So it looked a little strange. But there's our crazy looking Dilo. Now, let's go ahead and spawn in our Baryonyx, I think? Baryonyx? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, of course. I hope that the Baryonyx is part of this category. Is it considered to be a large one? Or can we not even spawn it in here? Oh, okay, it's considered to be a large creature. Okay. Well, I guess we've learned our lesson, so let's take a look at the Baryonyx here. Oh my goodness, yes, it's a large creature. Whoa, I didn't expect... I thought it was going to be like a medium-sized little fella. Well, he's far from medium, or little, or a fella. There we go. He does have a nice little foot stomp. Can he do anything else? Ooh. Wait, what is that? He can spit? Oh, he has the Dilophosaurus spit now. Oh, how cool is that? That's so useful. So you could have like a multi-purposeful dino in that regard. That's pretty neat. I mean, he looks ridiculous. Because it's like, what happened to the torso? It's like, your body is structured pretty nicely from the neck up and from the tail down, but the in-between section, it's like, you must have gone on a crazy diet, my friend. You probably need to eat a little bit. And now that you've become a carnivore, officially, I guess, you can go ahead and consume something. All right, so speaking of consuming something and being a carnivore, I guess we have a bit of a Dilo-themed episode today because we turned all of our creatures' heads into Dilophosauruses, so that's pretty intriguing. But here's my favorite of the designs for sure. Oh my goodness, this thing is massive. Look how huge it is, guys. Just look at that. We can't even see its face. We cannot even see its face. Whoa, that does look so cool. Come on, you have to admit, that looks pretty neat. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the size. Look at the sheer... Look at how tiny everything looks from up here. Whoa. That is crazy. And imagine now it's got a tail swing, which can, whoa, basically knock out everything in one shot, as you saw. Then on top of that, the other thing that the Brachio has going for it now is the Dilo spit. So we can actually spit stuff like the Dilophosaurus does. And that's pretty awesome as well. Whoa, I am seriously blown away by how massive this thing is. You can barely move, of course, but look at the sheer size. Oh my goodness. This is super duper impressive. This is just absolutely astonishingly huge. Whoa. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Absolutely awesome sauce. So, there you guys have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the custom dino episode for today. Of course, if you have any other ideas, suggestions that you would like to share with me, leave those in the comment section below for, of course, the next custom dinos episode for LEGO Jurassic World. As always, guys, have a fantastic day, and I will indeed see you guys later. Alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.